Right, Tim, thanks so much. Okay, moms and dads, you know this. We are asking a lot of our kids these days. Their lives look vastly different than they used to. And a lot of it is far more difficult for them. So it can be tough to get them to go along with your requests, with so many requests that you have to make every day, right? Our parenting expert, Cynthia Kriegman, here to explain why making an emotional connection, Cynthia, can be the key to get your child to cooperate, right?
Yeah, so, one of the ways that we've talked about it is being playful. And when we're playful with kids, we make that emotional connection. They feel loved, and it's easier for them to hear things from our point of view. But there's other ways also to make a connection, which is really just like if we're not feeling playful, because I know that we have a lot of pressure. We can't always feel playful.
Right.
Sometimes we just need to give some empathy and give some information and choices.
Okay, so here's one of my favorite things to do with you. I feel like this is a game. I give you a scenario that played out in my house recently, and then you tell me how to solve it. Here's the deal. My son hates having his nails clipped. Hates it. It doesn't matter. We've tried to bribe him with like TV watching. We've tried to distract him. He just hates it. As soon as he sees the nails clippers, he starts crying. What do I do to get my 2-year-old to sit for a nail clipping session?
Yeah, it is hard for him. And what you want to do is try to empathize with his feelings first. So you can say, sweetie, I notice sometimes it's hard for you to sit still while I'm cutting your nails. Does it feel kind of weird and tickly and pinchy? And then you give some information. You can say, the thing is, when we don't cut your nails, you get scratches on your face and that hurts you. And then you give some choices. So it's not a bribe, it's giving options. Sweetheart, do you think it would be easier for you to sit still for nail cutting with listening to some music or watching a show?
Oh, I like that. So then ultimately it's their choice, but both ends with the end result that mom and dad intended in the beginning, right?
Exactly.
I love that. Okay, but how does this work for older kids, for folks sitting at home going, yeah, my kids are too old for that trick?
Same 3 steps. So you connect with empathy, give information, and then give choices. The thing is, though, with older kids, you want to invite them to come up with ideas instead of just giving them 2 options. So, for example, a lot of the parents I work with of teenagers, they just are concerned their kids aren't getting enough sleep. So here's how you can connect with your child and then solve the problem together. Sweetheart, I'm just hearing you say that it's so hard to get to bed early because you have so much homework. You have to talk and connect with your friends through texting, and that's important to you. And then the thing is, these studies that we're reading are showing that teenagers who get enough sleep actually have an easier time in school and are generally happier. So I'm just wondering if we can think together of some ideas that might make it possible for you to get your homework done, talk and text with friends, and still get a good night's sleep.
I love the idea of kind of providing them with a bit of research, because I think teens at that age, they want to feel like they are informed and they're part of the process, right? So giving them that information and then letting them come up with solutions with you. That's genius.
Exactly. And we're raising grown-ups here, we're not just raising kids. We want them to be equipped to handle the world, and that's one of the most important ways for them to be successful.
Okay, empathy, information, choices. As always, Cynthia Kriegman of Positive Parenting Boston, thank you so much. Hugely helpful this morning. We appreciate it. I love
See you later. Thanks.